This week, an exciting new sponsorship was announced at Shelbourne Park for the event formerly known as the Guinness 600, one of the most famous events on the calendar. It will be now known as the Betfair 600. It's surely a marriage that'll work perfectly. Well, Graham, Betfair and sponsorship of Greyhound racing sort of will go hand in hand. I'm sure it's a perfect marriage, but in terms of Betfair's association with Shelbourne Park, it's an obvious selection. Of course, you're next door here, but of course Shelbourne Park being the home of Greyhound racing, it's a great place to start.
Yeah, it's perfect. I mean, it's the ideal opportunity. We're nearly a year set up in the Watermark building next door, and it's an excellent opportunity to partner with the industry, but also with Shelbourne Park locally. So we're really looking forward to it.
Of course, Betfair gives the punter an opportunity to become the bookmaker, and you've picked one of the most popular events on the calendar. What was in years gone by known as the Guinness 600, one of the most famous events on the calendar. You know, a perfect opportunity for you.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to it. You know, we're going to build up our Irish Greyhound market off the back of this. We're looking forward to offering events and markets for the event, and we really think there'll be a live interest in it amongst our customers, but also amongst the betting public in general.
We're delighted to have Betfair on board. I think it gives it a whole new dimension, and I was delighted to find here today that the lads are enthusiastic about it. Graham and his people, you know, it's not as if they've been talked into something. They're very enthusiastic about it, and they're looking forward to it being a success for them as well as for us. They're looking forward to getting involved you know, in other stakes and other tracks. And I suppose, in fairness to Betfair, they see a future you know, through sponsorship, and they see a future in the greyhound industry. And I think they acknowledge that there's been, not now since I came on board, but over a number of years, there's been huge improvements in the integrity in the game and that. So it's all good, yeah.
And of course, May 12th, live on RTE2 television, great publicity.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. We're doing a lot with RT at the moment with horse racing coverage, and we're looking to build on that with the Greyhound coverage on the 12th of May, so it should be great. Often the case is that punters, obviously, when they can see an event, are more likely to bet in it. It builds the interest, builds the traffic to the site, and gets people to invest and give themselves an interest in what they're seeing on the screen.
I would say it's probably, after the Derby, one of the most prestigious events on the calendar.
Certainly, punters always loved it. It's a real true test of a greyhound, and of course with Betfair on board now, they'll be able to do their own little bit of punting and laying as well.
That's right. Well, that's another dimension to it, which obviously Betfair will want people to take up on. But yeah, 600, I suppose, a good 600 dog is a good dog. It's a different dog when you get to the 700s and the 750s. He's a stayer, I suppose, but 600 is the maximum. And you know, we spoke recently about College Causeway and the Late Show. I won it in recent times. You know, there were great dogs, and great dogs over 550, but they had the ability to stay the 600.
And of course now, only a month or two before the start of the Betfair 600, it has a good ring to it, Betfair 600, but again, you'll go offering loads of markets, and again, give the punters plenty of opportunity.
I know, it's an excellent time of year. Obviously, there's so many sports that peak at this time of the year, including Cheltenham and the football season, the run into the Euros, so it comes at a perfect time in between the end of the National Hunt season, the racing, at the end of the football season and into the Euros. I mean, it's a perfect fit.